The call I received was a school bus rollover with at least 40 injured.
4 people are in serious condition tonight after a school bus was involved in an accident on I-10 near Tangerine in Marana this afternoon. According to DPS, the driver of an SUV involved has been arrested. Good evening and thanks for being with us. I'm Ashley Bowerman. According to ADOT, I-10 is still closed in both directions this evening, and there is not an estimated time for when the interstate will reopen. Of course, I-10 has been shut down in the area for hours today. We do know that the bus involved was from the Kingman Unified School District, which has confirmed no fatalities. Again, we're told 4 people were transported to local area hospitals with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. A 13 News reporter Renee Romo is joining us live outside of the Banner University Medical Center this evening, one of the hospitals that took in patients. Renee, you've been following this incident all day. What do we know now?
Well, Ashley, Banner confirmed to me that 21 children and 4 adults were transported here, and we have learned that TMC took in the rest of those that were involved in the crash. DPS told me that Marana Unified School District actually lent them 2 of their school buses to be able to transport those with minor injuries. We know the school bus was from Kingman Unified School District and was carrying approximately 40 people. 35 were students in the school's Future Business Leaders of America. We're told by the Department of Public Safety that a small SUV collided with the bus, causing it to hit a median barrier cable and roll onto its side. The driver was arrested on scene. Michael Morales was on her way home to Austin when she saw the arrest.
I did see them arresting somebody in a red shirt, and they did take him to the other side of the freeway, so I guess going towards Phoenix.
Tim Wiedemann, captain with the Arizona Highway Patrol and district commander for the Tucson Highway Patrol Division, told me that major incidents like today's are always more difficult.
Just the worst thing. Small kids, small children, and it's high school kids. It still doesn't make it any better, but whenever you come to these types of calls with children, makes it worse.
Wiedemann went on to say that he's grateful today's crash did not result in any deaths, and especially praised Marana Police Department and DPS for getting on scene so quickly to help everyone involved. However, there were also some bystanders who became heroes, like Goran Mitic, who was on his way home to Phoenix when he saw the traffic slow and dust go up everywhere, just about 100 feet ahead of him. He says that's when he pulled over and got out, and he and others immediately started to help people out of the bus. Mitic explained that many students were in shock. Others, he say, were trapped in the bus. He spent his time calling 911, offering his phone to students to call their parents, and offering help wherever else it was needed.
I think everybody wants to stop and help, but I think some people figure they can't help, and maybe they can't. Maybe moving on is the best way so the first responders can get through.
Mitic says he chose to leave once first responders arrived to give them room to work. Wiedemann told me he's appreciative of what Mitic and others did, but also advises if anyone wants to help in those types of situations to do so in a safe way that will not endanger themselves or others. Now, Wiedemann told me they will not be releasing the charges of the driver that was arrested yet as the investigation continues, but they are also still looking for witnesses to really help piece together what happened this afternoon. I also wanted to add that Amphitheater School District has actually been in contact with Kingman Unified School District to help assist in any transportation efforts that they need in getting everyone that's here in Tucson back up to Kingman. Live in Midtown, Renee Romo, 13 News.
Renee, thank you so much. We are, of course, also getting word that, again, I-10 in that area going to be closed for at least another 2 hours tonight. Now, as you can see, here are some statistics. In 2023, there were 394 school bus accidents statewide. Kingman Unified reported 2 accidents in 2023 and 3 accidents in the first 4 months of 2024. That is the latest data from DPS. Our 13 News Investigates team has also been looking into today's crash and found school buses are actually designed to be safer than your typical passenger vehicle. Data from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration shows an average of 6 student passengers die in school bus crashes each year. That's compared to about 2,000 kids who die in other vehicles. It's all about the design. Buses have what's called compartmentalization, including closely spaced seats and high energy absorbing seat backs. They don't all have seat belts, though. In fact, only 9 states have laws requiring seat belts. in school buses, and none of them are in Arizona. But in 2018, the NTSB did begin to recommend that all states require new school buses have seat belts. That's a recommendation, though, not a requirement.